that's the hard thing to get. But these ones, yeah. Because I've ordered so many chopsticks on Amazon, and then I get them, and I'm like, you look at the picture and you think, oh yeah, that should be good, but then you get them and you're like, nah, this isn't what I want. You can use things like knitting needles too. They can have, yep. And it's usually the Japanese style chopsticks that we use, not the Chinese ones, because they got the rounded edge. See, that joint's still stiff. Yeah, that's very tight in there. So here I'm kind of rolling over this, what I call a mini band. I'm coming, but at the ends I hold it. Already that's improved its mobility. I can use my, oh, there we go.
I'm losing up, I'll break it up.
You getting?
Just never saw people like twisting them in such a way. So it's
yeah.
Breaking off.
Yeah, yeah. It takes a while to get used to how to manipulate the joints of the hands and stuff. You can see why, like, I book people in for a while, like, just to do one hand.
Now we can.
You know, yeah. Takes
an
time.
example of that one.
Oh, yeah. And there's no way, like, I could do this level of thoroughness on 2 feet and 2 hands in one treatment. I'd be exhausted, you know? So would he. Oh, there we go. We got another deep click in the finger. This is pretty crunchy through here too. So this is kind of what I'd call a really rough first run. I wouldn't even call this, it's sort of semi-thorough, but it's not really thorough because I haven't done it. It takes more time to do a really good job. But I haven't really done this finger. So this is, I usually do like a rough job, just getting whatever tension I can. And then I see what I can release higher up, and then, I might not have time to do like a really thorough job of a hand in one treatment unless I book them in for 2 or 3, at least 2 to 3 hours.
bruising, how common is that one?
What's that?
How common is the bruising after the scraping and all that? Get bruised up easily?
Some people will bruise a little bit if they have it, you know, if it's been really tight, but a lot of people won't bruise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just get circulation.
Yeah, that's right. So we can also, this is where this tool kind of comes in quite nice.
Curtis, I don't know, you're such a trooper here.
What's that?
He's such a trooper, he just
Yeah, he's doing very well.
must be the yoga training.
Mm-hmm.
I think this will be like tomorrow for me because I feel like I do have like a decent pain threshold, but I'm a ginger and also have just really sensitive skin to things. Like
Okay, yeah.
I scratch really easily. I tend to bruise kind of easily and things.
Okay.
And so even like when I'm getting my hair cut, if the barber like touches my neck, they'll be like, "Oh gosh, I like I cut you or whatever." And it's like, no, it's just a scratch. It'll go away. It's just because I have sensitive skin.
Yeah.
And so you guys will be able to see like if
It's lovely tomorrow.
yeah,
Yeah.
it might be perfectly fine, but if somebody's gonna bruise a little bit, probably
you.
yeah.
Usually I'll find people are sore in an area you've worked but not released. Like if you've been, like say I went really hard into this point to try and release it because I'm going, oh, it's not letting go, then he'd be sore there. Huh, got it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for though, you know? And that's why I ended up having to do his whole hand and then everything was able to let go.
Это ж трещат связки.
Да, надо просто.
So now I'm following those bands up, and I'm just working each band up the forearm. And I didn't get 100% of tension out of his hand, but I got a good chunk. You know, he went really well. So now I feel like I'm going to come up here, and by the time I get up to his shoulder, it should feel a lot better. Maybe not 100%, but a lot better.
Що там, де він багато роботи, і там пропустив, там болі немає. Якщо там багато робив, а що не пропустив, там може вписувати, там може потім другий день ще чувствується. Я не знаю, розпустив, потім буде.
40 это боль, да?
Да, така, знаєш, як
Остатки.
боль.
So this is now the inner wrist band coming up through here. That was the inner thumb band coming up here. And the outer thumb band here, and the outer wrist band here, upper little finger band here, and the outer little finger band is at the very, beside that bone. So I'm just feeling all of them, and just, because I've got the roots of a lot of the tension, not 100%, but at least, 50, 70% of it's gone from his fingers. And that's because I was, obviously, we're hoping that there's no bruising or anything tomorrow, but he should be, that shouldn't last. But he should feel the looseness. The looseness will last. For some people that do bruise easily, there's things called homeopathic arnica. You might be familiar with that. It's a plant that's actually good for people to bruise easy. You can use it as a cream, but you can just take it internally, Fresh tension. So I'm not going too hard into here because I know he's been sore in his shoulders.